It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but it's true. Even we doctors can let bad health get the best of us. It can affect your happiness and your self-confidence. In fact, it wasn't too long ago, I was 70 pounds overweight. And I know from experience, carrying extra weight can make you feel out of shape, frumpy, and like others are judging you for the way you look. And it's not a great feeling at all. But in my research, I made a discovery that turned it all around for me. And I expect it'll do the same for you or anyone in your life who wants to take control of their health for good. It's one easy thing you can do for yourself to feel slimmer, more energetic, and yes, younger than ever before. If you have found yourself overweight like I was, you will especially want to pay extra attention. Because today I'm going to share my #1 superfood for total body transformation. This is a food you have never heard of before, but it's absolutely vital to your well-being. In fact, my latest studies show it's really something you should be giving your body every single day. If you've been struggling with managing your weight or finding yourself with indigestion, gas, or bloating, or just not feeling as energetic as you would like to be, then I made this video specifically for you. So, what turned my health around? Well, if you've followed me for a while now, you know one of the most important things I did for my health was giving up lectins. They're plant proteins that are incredibly bad for humans. They actually go to work to damage your gut from the inside out. See, lectins can actually penetrate the wall of your stomach, causing what is called leaky gut. Leaky gut can lead to indigestion, skin problems, joint aches. It's really bad news because a lot of really popular health foods like tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, beans, and grains are loaded in lectins, which is why giving them up was the first step in turning my health around. And it made a huge difference. But there's one other thing I did that is just as important, and it's something I still do every single day. It's what made it possible for me to drop 70 pounds of fat with a simple 1 minute a day trick. Now, my results are not typical, and I should be clear. I am in no way suggesting that if you do what I'm about to say, that you will drop 70 pounds or even 1 pound. In fact, even if you're not interested in losing weight at all, you should pay attention because this goes way beyond weight management. It's my #1 key to feeling slimmer without crash dieting, having more energy to do the things you love, being in a happier mood, freeing yourself from digestive issues, as all of these things lead to having a healthier, younger looking appearance. I know what it feels like to be judged for how you look, and I can also tell you, looking great is the best revenge. And I'm living proof that getting a great looking body does not have to be the struggle other people have made it out to be. If you constantly find yourself craving sweets, fast food, carbs, or any other foods you know are bad for you, your stomach is where these cravings start. But here's some food for thought. Why is it that we always seem to crave junk foods and never foods that make us healthier? Well, here's a fact about your own body that may startle you. You already know your body is made up of cells. However, did you also know for every cell in your body, you have 9 microbes that are not human? And it turns out these microbes are just as important to our survival as our human cells. In fact, we could not survive without them. They help us fight off infections and airborne illnesses, and most importantly, they help us digest the things we eat. And along the way, eat some of it for themselves. Now, here's the thing about those microbes. Inside your gut, you've got good microbes. They're the ones responsible for keeping you healthy, for keeping your immune system running, and for helping to keep you slim. But they're not the only ones living in your gut. See, in your gut also live what I call bad microbes, or as I like to think of them, bad bugs. And it's perfectly normal to have a few bad bugs down there. That's the way ecosystems work. And normally, your good microbes keep them in check. But when we wipe out your good microbes with too many antibiotics, artificial sugars, or eating antibiotic-treated meat, to name just a few things, the bad bugs start to go wild. And soon, you have more bad bugs down there than good microbes. And your bad bugs can hijack your vagus nerve. That's the connection between your gut and your brain. And then they start sending messages to your brain to eat the foods they want to eat. And can you guess what kind of foods these bad bugs love? Sugars, refined carbohydrates, processed foods, and saturated fats. In other words, all of the things that make us fat. And the messages they send our brains are incredibly powerful. Have you ever found yourself looking at a dessert and said, just one bite, and then you ate the whole thing? If so, consider the fact it wasn't just you that wanted that dessert. I tell my patients it's like the movie Little Shop of Horrors, where the plant wants to be fed blood, and he keeps saying to Seymour, the shopkeeper, "Feed me, Seymour, feed me." And of course, the more the bad bugs eat, the more they breed. Left unchecked, they begin spilling out of your digestive tract into other areas of your body. This can result in all sorts of problems, from yeast infections to skin breakouts to gas, bloating, indigestion, and of course, weight gain. Oh no, they tell your brain to feed them more junk. The end result? You end up eating a bunch of crap, and it's not even our fault. I know, because it happened to me. Heck, it happens to a lot of us. If you found yourself reaching for pastas, breads, sugars, and sweets, or said yes to a dessert when you know you should have said no, it's not your fault, and you are not alone. I tell my patients to picture these bad bugs being like an invading army. They can take over an entire country just by brutality, and when they do, your good microbes go into hiding. And that's when digestive problems start, when fat starts building up and your energy production goes down. Now, there is one piece of good news. If this sounds like it may be true for you, there is an easy fix. And once you fix it, it can allow all of the problems caused by bad bugs to go away, including any cravings you may be having for foods that can make you put on fat. You see, you don't necessarily have to kill off the bad bugs. You just need to nourish your good microbes, and they will take care of their house down there themselves. In fact, it's amazing how just giving your good microbes the proper support can make the bad bugs go away. So, what can you do? This brings me to my favorite part. It's the solution that worked for me after everything else I tried failed. Do you remember the superfood I mentioned to you earlier? That I said was my #1 superfood for total body transformation? Well, get this. This superfood is not actually for you. It's for your good gut microbes. I'd like to introduce you to something called prebiotics. Prebiotics are a superfood for your good microbes. They cause our bacteria friends to flourish again, so you can start feeling better, metabolizing your food correctly, and find it easier to manage your weight. It's incredible just how effective feeding your good microbes can be, and how great it can make you feel. I've spent the last decade studying the human microbiome and the benefits of prebiotics. However, it was 1 year ago I made a startling breakthrough. I figured out a way to make prebiotics many more times effective and was easy to do. What I realized is this: in addition to giving your good microbes what you need, you can tweak a prebiotic food compound so that it starves the bad bugs. What I've discovered after a decade of research is that different bugs eat different foods. So the trick is to give your good bugs food that the bad bugs can't eat, even if they tried. This starves out the bad bugs and your good microbes flourish. The bad bugs die off, so you feel healthier sooner. Then your good microbes can restore things back to order quickly so that you can start feeling better faster. And when I say better, I mean experiencing more energy, less food cravings, and smoother digestion. which can lead to improved weight management and stubborn fat falling off your body, as you no longer crave the foods that are contributing to it. I'm very proud of my discoveries. I want them to be able to change as many lives as possible. And as many of my patients will tell you, this is a game changer. I consider it more important than a daily multivitamin, and far more important than a daily probiotic. Because if you don't give probiotics food, you aren't going to get their full effect. And with that said, it gives me great pleasure to present to you PrebioThrive, my ultimate healthy gut support formula. PrebioThrive is a simple powder that you mix into your first drink of the day. It goes to work immediately, nourishing your good microbes with a proprietary compound that is natural, non-GMO, and allergen-free, while at the same time starving bad bugs that are bogging down your system so they perish quickly and stop triggering your body to eat the foods they want. It's odorless and tasteless. Simply mix it into any beverage to start your day in the healthiest way possible. PrebioThrive is the only prebiotic with a two-part formula designed to nourish your good microbes and starve out the bad bugs. So it's no wonder that we sell out of PrebioThrive pretty frequently. But as of right now, it's available. So click on the link down in the description to start your path to better health today. My goal with PrebioThrive is gut health for the whole world, and that starts with you.